What's up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. I know, but I'm here. We're good. Everything's good. We're back. No, I'm just kidding. But I was getting ready and I totally forgot to start filming, and so here I am in the middle of getting ready. So I wanted to finish getting ready while I answer questions, because as you can tell from the title, this video is going to be a Q&A, and it's pretty much just like I guess you could say like a recap of my year, of this 2025 year, the last video of the year, you guys. So I'm gonna just jump right into this video. As you guys can see, I already did like half my freaking makeup, so I do have to get into like concealer, contour, highlight, all that stuff, all that jazz, right? First question: what is something that you're happy that this year ending for, and what you look forward to? So I reread that question a couple times because I don't want to get it wrong or say it wrong, but I think this person was trying to ask like, what am I happy that something's ending in the year, I feel like, or like, you know what I mean, like something I'm looking forward to. So honestly, to answer that question, I will say pretty much letting go of all of the hurt, especially this year. I mean, I feel like every year you go through something. That's given. It's life. I understand that. But for me, I feel like everything was like always back to back. Do you know what I mean? Like, so every year for me, like in some way was good, like okay, but there were some things that I was like, okay, no, I can't deal with this. And I would have to say it would be most likely like the pain that I have or feel, you know what I mean, personally. So to answer your question, I would say hurt. Letting go of the hurt, letting go of. What has been your highlight of 2025? Well, I gotta say, for me, I don't know if you guys know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, and I really say mainly Instagram because that's kind of where like I'm at, but like TikTok too, like all that stuff. You guys know that I was a part of a movie called A Higher Power, and I do have a few parts in there. Okay, your girl is a star. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. No, but I gotta say that was a big moment for me because obviously, like I said, I'm in a movie with really known big actors that we all grew up watching and know about. And I would honestly say that would be a big accomplishment for me as well. It is officially done. It's just not out yet. We're like kind of on tour with that, but you guys will see it if you're interested, and I hope you guys enjoy it because it is good. But yeah, I would say that's an accomplishment as well, and it just feels good to like know like I'm able to do that. And like that's kind of what I was trying to say is after that I want to actually take classes for acting. Like I want to go to school for acting, or I want to do something with acting. I think I could do it. I really think I could do it. Like I could play a good, like, I don't even know, I could play a good bad guy, I could play a villain, I could play a good guy. Shoot. It don't matter. But I'm gonna be honest, I think I do want to pursue that a little bit. So never know, you might see me on a show. Next question: a time this year you felt closest to God. Oh, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I gotta say, this was actually in May, and I was actually at an event. It was, first of all, the event is like a family fun event. It's like all ages can go, kids, everything, right? It's supposed to be fun for all the family. And I went that day, and there was a shooting. And I will say this, y'all, like, I'm a G, all right? Not trying to like portray myself as, oh, I'm a tough guy, but like I'm tough hearted, I guess you could say. You know, like I'm tough, if that's even a word. Like I have, like, how do I say this? Okay, maybe I'm saying it wrong. I have a big heart, but I'm very tough on the outside. I try to show like I don't give a fuck type of vibe, but not in a mean way. It's just like, don't fuck with me, don't punk me, no, whatever. But this day, like, I was scared. I was so scared. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, me and God, we go hand in hand. That's for sure. And one thing about me is this was something that I did carry with me for such a long time. And I felt horrible. You know what I mean? Like, because the way it was, and I will never forget this day. It was like so many people obviously were there, and like the shooting had happened. I literally saw someone like get shot in front of me, like on the floor. Like, we were all in this tight area, closed off, so there's only literally one way in. The way you go inside the event is the same way you go out. So it was like there where we were, there was nowhere else to go. We were pretty much like, I hate to say it, but like kind of trapped, you know what I mean? We weren't just gonna leave or anything. Mind you, everyone was there. Random freaking people were holding other people. There was this young girl. She got separated from her sister. It reminded me of my sisters, you know, so I was there with them. I was like holding on to these people. Like, I felt like literally in my mind, I was like, oh my God, I'm protecting these people. But in real life, like, I was scared shitless. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, in that moment, I can honestly say I felt like I was gonna die. And I don't want to be like dramatic about it, but it did feel like that. And I'm not the type to pray out loud. Not that I get embarrassed or anything. I've always, when I was younger, always thought like there's a certain way to pray. Maybe I don't say the right words. Maybe I'm not doing it right. But I realized as I got older, there is no right or wrong way to pray. You're praying. You're talking to God. He's listening. He's hearing you no matter what. And in that moment, I prayed so loud. Like I was like, God, please, if you're here, like, listen, hear me out, like, keep us safe, you know. So I gotta say that is probably the closest I felt with him. I know he was there with me. I know, I feel it. I'm very beyond grateful. You know, I felt so guilty for the longest because if you guys know what survivor's guilt is, you guys know, like, that's something that you really gotta, like, talk yourself down, if that makes sense. Like, it was always, for me, like, after that happened, I always felt like it was unfair, you know, like, why do these people pass, you know, like, it's a very sad thing, you know, and especially you being there and you seeing it all, it's like, damn, like, you feel horrible for the victims and the family, but then you think about it and you're like, but you were able to get out, you know, obviously, like, I don't know. It's just sad to think about. But I gotta say, I'll never forget that. I know God was with me always. I know he's always with me. But in that moment, it's like, it was a big sign that he was with me. So very beyond grateful. Anything you're still working through that you will take into 2026? This might sound kind of corny, but me, you know, working on me, on myself, and then of course healing, which comes with it. I got a lot to heal, y'all. I got a lot. I don't talk about it on a daily. I don't, like, y'all may follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all that, on here obviously, but I don't put everything of myself out there, such as like my personal thing. I do like to deal with that personally. That's why it's personal. But that is one of my biggest things, to heal, to thrive, obviously get closer to God, which I've, like I said before, me and God, we like this, we tight, we real tight. But there are times where I not that I forget about him, it's just I forget my own worth. I forget sometimes, like, my mind works differently compared to like a few years ago. Does that make sense? Like, a few years ago, not that I never didn't care about anything or anyone, I just didn't, how do I say this, like, I didn't think too much into it, if that makes sense. Now I'm grown, I'm older now, and I realize, like, I just want peace. I just want my happiness, like, for me. And in order to do all of that, I do have to find myself in God first. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then I know I'll be okay. So that's what I'm taking with me in 2026. That's what I'm taking with me. We're gonna do that. Biggest lesson from this year: don't trust nobody. But you already knew that. Trust nobody. But you do you. One word to describe this year. I would say one word to describe this year would be foggy. Like, it was so unclear for me a little this year, especially like this month. I'm gonna be real with y'all, this is not my month. And I probably, you know, shouldn't really say it like that. I should be a little bit more positive, but a lot of you guys probably don't know, and it's fine. If you follow me, you probably seen it, but I did lose my cat like weeks ago. And if you know me, you know, like, he was my baby. Like, he was my little fur baby, my bestie, you know, especially when he was this big, you know, and you just like were always with him and he was always with you. Like, you know, I have to say, like, that was so hard for me. And I don't want to like get emotional because, like, I know a lot of people are probably gonna think, oh my god, like, it's just a cat. Like, no, but he wasn't just a cat. Like, he was my baby, you know. And that, I think, was the cherry on top for me. I already lost so many people along the way, like years. What sucked so much about this time around is my Machiavelli, you know, he passed away on my grandma's 1 year of passing. So that was hard. That was really hard. I didn't see that coming either. And it hit me the other day. Like, it's gonna hit me a few times, honestly. It's gonna hit me a few times. Obviously, him not being here. If you guys seen my videos, you guys know he was always in like half of them, especially if I was getting ready or just talking. He was just in the background on the bed. Whew. All right, next question. I should actually be almost done. Hold on. Is this looking good, y'all? Was there a moment that felt small but meant everything to you? Yeah, so I did take a course. It was really nice. I learned a lot and I felt like it was just a really good course that I took, and I'm glad I did. So, you know, to some people that may not be like a, you know, like a big deal, but to me it was like an accomplishment, and I am really happy that I did it and I took it. Like I said, I did learn a lot of things in there, so I'm glad I did take it. So that's that. Yeah, I would say it was a big accomplishment. Why not? I felt like I succeeded in something. Oh, and I forgot to even mention this. I did get a certificate, so yay. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let this like kind of sit and bake a little bit just for now. But another question I got is, how close are you with God? I pray, and when I pray, I really do talk to God, and I am hoping that he is hearing me. How have you changed this year? So I would say I am a lot more understanding, a lot more calmer. I mean, I can get a little crazy sometimes, but I really am trying to just be that calm, collective type of woman, you know. I think it's the faith in me. I think it's the faith in me. You single? Shit, have been for some time now. Looking at my calendar, been a minute. Just kidding. No, I've been single, and oh my Jesus Christ, it feels so good. It feels so good. Can I get an amen? Amen. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, here's catch this, right? Yes, to answer your question, I'm single. I have been single. I'm honestly really not looking, but I will say this. If it comes to me, baby, it's coming to me. I'm gonna be honest, I've been in a like soft girl ways, like my soft girl ways. Like before, it's like not that I wouldn't want to settle down with anyone. It was just like, I don't want to settle down with someone and then them thinking they can try to control me. Because no. No, you got me messed up. Like I said, whatever comes to me, you know, I'm gonna allow it to happen. Because of course there's one day where I think about it and I'm like, I do want to have my own kids. I do want to be married. It's a little scary to think about, but when you're really in love with that person and you know that person loves you, like, how can you not make it work? Like, you know what I mean? Like, cheating I'll never do. Fuck that. Cheating, you got me messed up. Like, shit, go cheat somewhere else, baby. It's not gonna be here. There's like pros and cons to it, you know? I do crave a love that's real. You know, I don't want no fake temporary bullshit. Like, I want something real. And maybe that's why I'm not in a relationship now, because everyone's on games. You treat me right, I'll treat you even better. Shit. All right, next question. When you coming back to LA? I should be out there soon. But hit me up, let me know, because you be on my line for real. I'm always out there. I got family out there. Always back and forth. I was out there recently in October. How are the eyes looking? She's awake. I'm just kidding. I do look more awake, I'm not gonna lie. What are your main goals for 2026? This year went by so quick that this next year is gonna be like hella fast. But I do want to get closer to God. Like, that is one of my main things, you know. I want to take my social media a little bit more serious, just a little bit more consistent, being more like on the ball. All right, next question. Did you accomplish most of your goals you had for 2025? I did, actually. I mean, most of them, yeah. Not every single one of my goals, but the majority of them, yeah. And I'm still not like done completely. I'm add some gloss real quick. But I have like some things that I didn't do, but I know like eventually it's gonna happen. But for the most part, I think I did accomplish. I'm happy kind of with what I have done this year. This is a time where you just learn a little bit about yourself and you grow. And I can honestly say I've grown from a lot of things. No question, I'm just really proud of you. You've come a long ways. This year is gonna be a good year. This new year's, it's gonna be our year, you guys. Like, I'm really grateful for this year. Did I learn a lot? Yes. Was it painful? Absolutely. Is it gonna happen again? It might, you know, but that's life. And I realized it's okay. That's it for today's video. Love y'all. Hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and Happy New Year's.
We call her Smiley. She got that Pac mentality.